Oh, I gotta get my sunglasses. All right, the audio looks good. All right, we're ready. So today we are here with Dominic. Dominic, do we not want to say a little bit of your history, where you come from, none of that? Does it matter?
Is this already on or what?
It's been on.
I guess
Just Dominic?
Yeah, that's fine.
This is Dominic, you guys. So right now we're kind of like going through training. It's been 2 weeks. He's training to become a manager at another screen printing shop. So he's been here for 4 hours a day, for a couple days a week. And today we have a very interesting print. I know there's a lot of videos out there of people explaining how they do halftone prints. And, you know, like for example, the most popular one is kind of like the rest in peace. A lot of people have trouble printing those because they can't figure out how to get a good print on the font or on the text without causing any issues with your print. So, for example, let's show you guys the first one that we printed here. So the print looks really clean, very soft, and then the black, it's supposed to be black so it's not transparent when you see it up against the light. So the font's the way it's supposed to be, and then the halftones are the way they're supposed to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and run the press, and I'm gonna show you guys what I did to make this happen. Very simple. If you guys don't know how to print out halftones, that's a totally different video. Right now we're just gonna show you guys how to print it, and this is the best way to go about it. A lot of people are gonna go like, well, you're going out of your way to make this happen, or it's too much work. But sometimes you just want your work to show, and we always want to have the best quality for our clients. So if you put this to practice, your halftones are gonna be better. And also, if you have font, you're gonna get the best results. So let's go to the press and show you guys the setup. All right, so here we go. We have the halftones by themselves on a 230 mesh. I would have loved to have a hard squeegee. So for the hard squeegees, I like to have the 70, 90, 70 durometers, which is you know, it's like 3 blades stacked into one. It's a soft, hard, soft, and I love those for halftones. But because the blades on my squeegees are pretty sharp, I can get away with using a 70 durometer. So here what we have is just the halftones by themselves, and La Purísima Bakery dropped off bread, so it's kind of munching on that. So what I told my designer is to separate the font from the image. That way I can put the halftone on a 230 and then come and put the font on a 160. So we're just doing a single stroke on the 230, flashing it just so we don't create that wet on wet. That way the black doesn't build underneath the 160 and start creating darker halftones. And we double stroke the 160 just to make sure that our font looks nice and crisp and black, like they're expecting. So the reason why I say a lot of people don't do this is because you have to burn an extra screen. You have to go out of your way with separations if you don't really understand like Illustrator and all that stuff. But if you need help with that, I'm gonna leave a link below for Brian. If some of you guys remember him, he used to be here at the shop. He's been helping me with separations, so it's going well. His prices are decent, so if you guys want to hit him up, have any questions, just send him the image. He's gonna send it print ready, so you guys don't have to worry about basically anything. He'll size it up for you, separate it, label it. He'll take care of everything. So that's what we did. Let me bring out the film real quick just so you can kind of get an eye of what's going on, and then we're gonna start printing so you can see like the whole thing in action. Hi, Dominic.
That's right.
That's right. All right, so there you go. We have the halftones in one sheet, and we have the font or just the text on a separate sheet. I understand that sometimes you guys are gonna get the words kind of like going into the halftone depending on how your graphic designer puts together the image, but even then you can still get away with it because you're gonna do the halftone on a high mesh and the color or the text on a lower mesh. So as long as you line it up, it's gonna look like one color. Obviously, if your customer wants the font in a different color, you're gonna have to do it regardless. So that's just gonna be the quick tip. And a lot of people don't talk about this because they're too lazy to burn 2 screens for a 1 color job. Ah, Dominic.
That's right.
That's right. All right, so we're gonna watch the whole operation go down. Dominic's printing. This is his very, very first time ever loading t-shirts on any machine, manual or auto. He's printed on paper before, right?
Yeah.
Paper before, but never t-shirts. So go ahead and hit it once. Hit reset. All right, hold on. There's gotta be an alarm. What does it say?
Reset switch alarm.
Okay, it's over here. So here's the thing with this machine. It's a little bit older, so there's some switches that we need to change. This reset button sometimes goes crazy. Hit the reset again, and then go down one time. All right, cool. So pull that shirt, throw it into the dryer, and keep going. So, very first time printing. This is a rush order. They asked for these shirts on Sunday. Today's Tuesday. They're gonna come and pick them up in a little bit. So we have to be extremely careful. I trust him. I don't know why, but I do. Yeah, no problem. So here we go. Check this out. Once he hits it, we're gonna hit the 230 just one time, and we have it flashing right here while he takes his time. So there it goes. That's it. We have the right amount of pressure, and then we have the right speed setting, so we get good coverage. We come around, and then we have the color pretty much already dried, which is a halftone. So that way we keep everything consistent. We don't get the image to get darker. It doesn't lighten up. It's just the way it should be. So now we have the second one here with just the font with double stroke. So we make sure we get good coverage, and that's how we get the end result to make the halftone print look the way it's supposed to every single time on every single shirt. Now if you guys want to talk about like the DPI and how to print it out, the settings for all that, I'm not a graphic designer. I don't separate artwork, and like I said earlier, if you guys need help with that, reach out to my friend Brian, Killer Culture. I'm going to leave the link below to his Instagram account, but if you guys want to just slide in his DMs and ask him for some help, he's definitely the person to help you out with separations. And just real quick before I end this video, yesterday I posted a video on YouTube asking for help, and YouTube took the video down because I guess it looked like I was asking for money to get my drone back. So I can't do that on this channel or any YouTube channel. So we'll figure out what we're gonna do about that in the future. Maybe tomorrow I'll put another video with the link below to see how we can figure something out to get it back. But yeah, it kind of sucks that we can't do that because that would have been very helpful. But it doesn't matter. We're gonna figure it out one way or another. If you go back to yesterday's video and read the description, you're gonna get a basic breakdown of what's going on. So that'll be it for today. I hope you guys learned something. It's very important to use two screens when you do a single color for halftones, especially for the Rest in Peace t-shirts. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment below. Go ahead and like the video, share it if you think it's gonna help a fellow screen printer. There is a lot of videos out there explaining how to do this, and it works, but I feel like nobody explains about this specific way because nobody wants to burn more than one screen for a one color print job, which I think is necessary sometimes. So like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Chocho. ¿Qué está haciendo mamá? ¿Qué está haciendo? ¿Qué está haciendo por Chocho? ¿Qué está haciendo por Chocho? So I'm gonna end the vlog by showing you guys. I don't know if I said I was gonna end the vlog with something else earlier. Maybe I did. Obviously on the edits I can figure that out. But I want to finish off today's video by showing you guys a 6-color print that we're gonna do tomorrow for sure, because today we only have enough time to print one last job, one color front on 12 t-shirts. But tomorrow's print is gonna be super cool, so I'm definitely gonna try my best to put it on camera. And this is what we have going on. It is Sean the Merman. So that's gonna be a 6-color, and we have some cool halftones blending into each other. So you can see it goes from dark to lighter, and then we have the bottom side going from darker to lighter up there. So we're gonna go through what screens we're gonna put it on, and the print setup so you guys can see that, and we'll go from there. So be on the lookout for tomorrow's video.